Hello, my name is Hazwan.
Hello, my name is Mohamad Azrul Affizi bin Kamaruddin.
Hi, my name is Izwan Hakimi.
So in this video, we will be discussing a lot about the variety of the Chinese food in Malaysia and also the cooking styles. We will be doing this video for our assessments for video task in AIX1004.
Chinese food in Malaysia is as complex as Chinese identities. There are certain Chinese food which may be regarded as universal Chinese food in that they are available in most Chinese restaurants or food outlets everywhere. In Malaysia, certain food is associated with specific Chinese speech group to the extent of symbolizing them. For example, Yong Tau Fu, popularly known as Yong Tau Fu in Malaysia, is associated with the Hakka. While both Hokkien and Teochew have the traditions of eating rice porridge. In Kuching and Cebu in Sarawak, while the majority of the Chinese are Fuchao and Hokkien, porridge is served in many eating places and looks associated with the Teochew. How about noodle? The Hokkien style fried noodle in Kuala Lumpur is use of mashed soya sauce. In Lakatong and Batu Pahat, they just simply assumed to be Hakimi. While in Yongpeng, a small town in Johor, the Hokchu people who live there, they have a Hokchu noodles. All Malaysian knows about Min Hailan rice. Actually, it is the Hainanese noodles cooking style but with a Malay influence. Bak kut teh is a very popular pork dish, Kelang known as a hotspot for a delicious bak kut teh. What about popiah? The Hokkien popiah is made and sold everywhere in the entire country with all Malays, Chinese and Indian style. For sure, Taipei Perak is famous for popiah. When it comes to Penang, the diversity and richness of Penang Chinese culture is reflected in its food. In terms reflect its historical continuity, local transformations and its innovation. Penang Char-Kway-Teow is special. Even a stall opened in KL selling Penang Char-Kway-Teow. Penang Hokkien Mee famous with their prawn paste soup. When it comes to Penang, Penang Laksa, also called Penang Asam Laksa, is uniquely Penang Chinese, very localized food which is Chinese yet reflecting Malay and Thai influence. Multi-ethnic Malaysia have a huge diversity of noodle foods. They can be used for all kind of local adaptation and innovation.
There is much to study and learn from intercultural context, local adaptation and changing foodways of the Chinese society in Malaysia. In the Baba and Nyonya community, they still eat traditional Chinese food, but there are several modifications in the food. For example, pong teh, which is chicken or pork breast with soya bean paste, kueh kochi, and others are kimchi soup. Let's see the intercultural interaction and local adaptation in the Malaysian Chinese food. The Chinese community in Malaysia has successfully adapted to the local culture, which is include the use of local ingredient. This comprise punjung root like kunyit, lengkuas and ginger. The aromatic leaf like daun limau purut, daun kari, daun pandan, daun kesum, serai and bunga kantan. Others common ingredient are of course chilies, curry powder, belacan, soya bean paste, buah keras, asam jawa and ketumbar. Besides, Malaysian Chinese are quite at ease with eating or learning to make delicious non-Chinese cakes and sweet. For example, the Western style such as tart and as well as Malaysian kueh like kueh bangkit. Other than that, some Malaysian style food are now served in many Chinese restaurants and food stalls. Some of that are Malay fengguang, which is kangkung masak belacan. Another local dish is fun shoot fried with belacan and chilies, and also sambal udang petai.
For the food and the social relations, as we have seen, Chinese foods in Malaysia evolved from a historical traditions, dynamics, multi-ethnic society. The multi-ethnic characters printed on the Chinese Malaysian foods. Some foods of the Chinese origin, such as bean sprouts, but in Malay we call it tauge. Another one is a bean cut, which is in Malaysia we call it tauhu. So, as the Chinese have no inhibition about trying non-Chinese foods, they are exposed to many ethnic foods and they have acquired a variety of local tastes. So, this adds to the dynamics of their own development of the local Chinese foods.
As we have seen, Chinese food in Malaysia evolved from a historical tradition in a dynamic multi-ethnic society. The multi-ethnic character is imprinted on Chinese Malaysian food, where there is no religious barrier or food taboo. Adoption or modifying the recipes of another ethnic group is a straightforward matter. If a food is good to eat, it is good to adopt or incorporate into one's food heritage.